Welcome back, you guys. My name is GamerBoy. Today's game we're going to be playing is called Jett Rocket, and I am gonna go into the icy fortress. But oh my god, last episode, why did this level have to do what it did? Because I don't understand why the platform was the way that it was. Because the platforming shouldn't have to make it to where it's arbitrary to get to. Like, I would understand if the arbitrariness of the level was supposed to be there and it was in most of the levels, but the level that I did last episode, was that level just telling me that the levels are going to become more arbitrary and you have to think outside the box to get to them or something? Because oh my god. But let's just get to this. Okay, so where exactly do I go? Do I go this way apparently, or is this an area where I'm not supposed to be quite yet? And do I need like some bomb-like thing to do this? Because if I need some like bomb-like thing to do this, then I will, but it just looks very arbitrary. Okay, can you not? Do you just home on to where my location is or something? Because it looks and feels like you do, and that's not exactly really fun. Oh good lord, this game does not... For any other console, this game would be horribly bad, but because it's on the Wii and everything, it's not as bad as most platformers on the Wii, because there are some stinkers that are bad on the Wii, but on the Wii, this is just very generically made. Just very generically made. I don't know why they decided to do a generically made game. Okay, so I'm gonna... Okay, can we move the Okay, so if I hit any wall, then it brings me back. Oh, great. Okay, can we... I really just do not like the camera. I understand the first... Okay, the controls and the camera aren't responsive enough to do something this fast. The controls aren't as responsive to do something so fast as what you're trying to do here. Oh my good lord. Like, if this was on any other console, it would be horribly bad, but I have to really remember that this is on the Wii, to where it's not supposed to be as good as platformers are supposed to be, because this is the Wii we're talking about. Okay, so I have to do that again. Not exactly the best. Oh, good lord. If I have to do this, then I will do this. This is just not... Am I just gonna hit platforms to where I'm not gonna like or something? Because this is not becoming one of my favorite games at this moment. Okay, so that happens, it blows up, and what do I get? Oh, so I was supposed to do that. Great, so now I just have... Okay, so I have only one heart to do this, so I should basically, like, at this moment, just die, because I'm not gonna be able to get a lot of health and everything as much as I want to, so... This game is trying my patience. This game is really trying my patience, but I am going to try to complete it just because I have already started it, so... And I'm actually very curious what happens towards the end, so I really hope that the game isn't as messy as... Okay, good. So that one is a little bit more easier to do, because now that I know that of the controls of what the controls are and how long I could hold that for, it made it a lot easier. So exactly what do I do here, if anything? So there's a robot way. Okay. What was I supposed to do there? What in the heck was I supposed to do there? Oh good lord. Okay, let's try this again, and let's try not to fail because I know it's possible and everything. So this time, switching both of these back, it can go a little bit faster. I really hate that you have to look at each animation for everything. And oh, good lord, work for me. This game does not work as well as you would want it to, and that's really frustrating in this moment because, okay, throw the bomb, don't dash or anything, piece of garbage. Okay, you gonna work for me or am I just gonna explode because of what's happening here? Okay, is there anything that I can do to make this even easier? Because it's like the first world was completely fine. It was built really well, it was made great for the Wii, and I have little to no problems with. But for some reason this is just like asking you to do everything that makes the game hard, and I really don't understand why. Like right here, why in the first place do you have to grab onto something that is very arbitrary to grab onto, or very difficult in the first place to even do? It's like, it's like you have to jump onto it when there's water there, and you have to be very precise, because if you're not very precise then you can die, and if you do die then, or get a heart taken away, then the level becomes a lot harder in that point. And then, oh my god, at least I know that I can do this, at least. Okay, if the camera would want to work for me, now that was just the camera's fault. I tried to reset. I hate that depending on how the camera is centered, your character moves that way, and that really sucks. Can I say anything positive this episode? Because I have not found one thing positive about this yet, because I understand what I needed. Okay, now that was my fault. That was my fault. Okay, reset. Come on. Let's try once more on something that's very arbitrary to do. I just really don't like how arbitrary most of this is. Like, I understand that the controls were made specifically, like they tried as best as they could, but they could have just made this for the Pro controller, or better yet, the GameCube controller. Because I do know that the Wii, the first iteration of the Wii, does go and support the functionality of a GameCube controller, so I don't understand why they wouldn't go for a GameCube controller. Like, even Sonic, a game that was built like this game, has a GameCube controller as a thing. Okay, now wait for it to do that, then fall onto that, grab the bomb, and let's just go. Okay, good. Even like Sonic Colors, a game that is really well done for the Wii, has a functionality for the GameCube controller, and that's really well done because it allows a GameCube controller and other stuff. And there's, yeah, other stuff that makes it really well done as well, but still, I get what they were trying to do here, but oh my god. Any other console and this would be so forgettable that, oh my god, I don't even know why I even wanted to play this. Yes, the first world looks fun and everything, but it's like it goes directly downhill when you hit the ice level. Like, this game was not built for ice controls. Like, the ice controls for this, like, even trying to grab onto that, you have to be super very precise in what you're doing to even be able to do it. And this is just not exactly what I would want in a game like this. In a game like this, I would rather play with no motion control than have motion control shoved into this, because the motion control and the way that it is built and everything just isn't up to par to what other games' motion controls have it be at. Like, I would understand most of the flaws if this game was good, but after the first world, as I keep saying, it just goes directly downhill and just doesn't do any of this well and make it. Okay, okay. I really freaking hate the camera right at this moment. Okay, fix the camera, you stupid arbitrary game. And let's try to do this in a manner that you can do this for. Okay, let's go. Now let's run and jump and throw. Thank you for finally approving the bomb to be able to go in there. Okay, now I just have to figure, oh, now it allows the use of the ability to use the hover. This game isn't one that I'm gonna be able to say that is good, and it's not at all good. Okay, if I can make it over to here, if in a fashion, in a good manner type way. Okay, now that I'm on top, now all I need to do is, okay, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Go up, you stupid character. Okay, make it, make it, make it. Just make it. Thank God. I'm just thankful that I have 2 lives now. I now have 2 lives. I know I used up 2 lives and everything, but I'm just glad that I got an extra life. This game is just very arbitrary in what it is asking for you to do, and it is really frustrating as well. Arbitrary and frustrating, 2 things that should not go together, and this game makes it go together even though it doesn't really work well together. Any secrets? So I will be needing to grab a bomb. Great. So where do I grab the bomb? If anywhere, where do I grab the bomb? So there's an area back over here that it does. Okay, so the bomb's over here. Okay, so let's angle it. So then wait. Yeah, let's angle it. Grab the bomb right here and just run. Make it, and throw. Okay, good. So all I now need to do is now open that. Let's just do this correctly. I really don't understand why the first level was so polished, and then like the other types of levels like this, the North Pole level, set of levels are just very not here. Like, did they just think that no one would play this, so they didn't even care or something, or what? Because this is just not what I would have thought for a 3D platformer to have. The 3D platformer genre for this game should have just stuck with like a Pro controller or a GameCube controller. This game just is not 100% to be able to go and do motion controls. Okay, keep running, and now go throw. Okay, good. Anything else I need to do to get this wall down? I really hope not. Great, so do I have to hit all the enemies? If I do, then that's what I'm gonna have to do, and apparently you just love to do stuff that I'm not really expecting. Okay, now hit you. Now exactly. Now what arbitrary thing do I need to do? Do I need to go into another area of this level? Because if I do, then I will. I will do it. Okay, so apparently it seems like I need to come over to here and then do it. Not the best, because I have to go past these things and I'm not really good with them. Okay, just keep dashing apparently, because that seemed like the best thing to do in this area. Okay, basically now a level to where I have this. Okay, so I can't really jump, so it's a maze, and that's gonna be fantastic to do. Okay, so what do I do here? I see that I need to get past these ones that throw the rockets and everything, so I need to be prepared and make sure that I'm not doing this too fast or hasty, because if I do that, then that's not going to be as good. This game just loves its platforming and its weird arbitrary controls. Okay, let's just break all the ice as much as I can, apparently. And then, okay, go, break the ice, and then break that open. Let's float and fly over to here. Let's do this. Let's try to do this quickly enough so then I don't get blown up. Okay, so that was actually my fault doing that, so let's do this correctly. Now that I don't have any problems. Now that I know how much I can do this. Okay, good. Is that all I need to do? I hope so. I hope that that's all I need to do, and then I can get to the boss, because after doing the levels that I do here, that after doing 3 levels, I usually hit a boss, so I really hope that I get to a boss and I'm able to get out of the freaking North Pole, because the North Pole, not one of my favorites. Not one of my favorites. Wait. I can do that later. If I need to, I'll come back and get more solar cells, because I will definitely be needing a lot of solar cells if I want to be moving on to the next area, so I will be needing to grab a lot of those solar cells. Oh, thank you. So apparently they thought that this was going to be hard, so I'm glad that they allow you to have full max health. Great. So apparently this is going to be the boss area, apparently. Okay, let's see what I need to do. I hope it's easy. Okay, what exactly do I do here? Do I just run and then throw bombs? That's what I hope I do. Okay, so I hit it top. Okay. Okay, so I just hit the top of it and it does what it needs to do. Okay, so that makes sense. So do I just hit it 3 times and then... Okay, so that's a thing. That is surely a thing. Okay, gonna smack me. Now, okay, it should not wind up so slowly. The wind up should not be as slow as molasses. The wind up should not be as slow as molasses, but if I have to deal, I have to deal. Okay, you're gonna come. Okay, so I have to dodge this once more. Okay, so let's dodge it, and let's just... Okay, come on. Let's do what you need to do. Okay, thank you. I really hope that this is as much as I need to do. I hope I unlock the next area eventually, and good lord, not so good. Okay, good. Okay, so you do that twice. Okay, so I have to make sure that I don't get hit anymore, because if I get hit one more time, I will have to start the level over, and I really... No! Good freaking lord. So game over, so I have to do this over. Not what I want. Oh my god. So apparently I have to do that all over again, and I have to deal with the controls the way that they are. Really? So you guys saw how difficult and how frustrated I was, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to do this, because the next area, because I do need a lot for the next area. Like, I need 100 more to just even unlock the next area, because I need at least 550 solar cells to use the transporter right there. And it's like, really, I need to do the level I just failed at. Then I need to come back and retry, because the level is going to be very difficult. Now that I know what to do, at least it's going to be slightly easier, but still, this game is not very polished. I did try a lot to try to do this game, but still this game is just this game is not up to what I would think is par, because this game would be a really bad game in the first level, second level, and maybe the third level. I'm not really sure if this was on any other console, but the first level, they got the mechanics right, they knew what they were doing, and it was a decent and okay type game to where on the Wii it would be on the Wii it's decent, any other console it would be very poor and would be overlooked and everything. But when you get to the next area, the North Pole set of levels, the game just becomes incredibly hard, and you have to do it with 3 lives, or if you mess up at any point, you then will have to then retry the whole level, get even more frustrated, and have more tedious stuff to do because you just did it. And oh my god, I don't even know if I'm going to even continue after this episode. I'm not even going to continue probably after this episode. So if I don't show you guys that I defeat the boss, then I'm just going to go and end it here, because oh my god, this game is so very frustrating. But anyway, I'm just going to leave this episode here, and I'm just going to go. See you! If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more videos by me, GamerBoy, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all guys in the next one.